Eddie Murphy stands as one of Hollywood's most influential comedians and actors, a figure whose presence once defined box office success and cultural comedy in America. Rising from humble beginnings in Brooklyn, he became a global sensation through sharp humor, unforgettable characters, and groundbreaking performances. Yet behind the laughter lies a story often told in fragments of struggle, resilience, and personal cost. This narrative explores his journey from childhood hardship to fame and the emotional complexities that followed him into adulthood. It is a portrait of talent shaped by adversity, where success and sorrow often exist side by side in unexpected ways. Childhood in Brooklyn and early loss. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Eddie Murphy grew up in a working-class environment shaped by financial challenges and early emotional instability. His father, a transit police officer with a passion for comedy, reportedly died when Eddie was very young, leaving a profound void in his life. This early loss created emotional uncertainty during his formative years. His mother worked hard to support the family, but circumstances made stability difficult. The absence of a strong paternal figure and the pressures of poverty became defining elements of his childhood, shaping both his imagination and his instinct to use humor as a way of understanding the world. Foster care and formative trauma. Following his father's death and his mother's health struggles, Eddie spent time separated from his immediate family, an experience he later described as deeply unsettling. During this period, he lived under temporary guardianship, which he recalled as emotionally difficult and restrictive. Though the details are often simplified in retellings, the broader reality was a child navigating instability and separation. These experiences left lasting impressions, influencing how he perceived authority, safety, and belonging. Rather than breaking him, however, this period contributed to his emotional resilience and sharpened his ability to observe human behavior, a skill that would later define his comedic genius. Humor as survival mechanism. In the absence of comfort and consistency, Eddie Murphy developed humor as a coping mechanism. As a child, he began imitating voices, television characters, and people around him, using laughter to transform difficult environments into manageable ones. What started as a personal escape gradually became a natural talent. Comedy was not merely entertainment for him, it was emotional protection. By making others laugh, he found temporary relief from loneliness and fear. This early development of performance through imitation laid the foundation for his future career, where observational humor and character creation would become his signature strengths on stage and screen. Reunited family and Long Island years. Eventually, Eddie's family situation stabilized when his mother recovered and remarried, allowing the household to reunite and settle in Long Island. Life remained modest, but it offered a sense of structure that had been missing earlier. Growing up in this environment, Eddie continued to develop his comedic personality, often entertaining classmates and relatives with impressions and spontaneous jokes. While academic performance was not his strongest area, his social presence grew increasingly magnetic. These years marked a transition from instability to direction, where his talent became more visible and his ambition began to take clearer form within a more supportive home setting. School clown and early ambition. During his teenage years, Eddie Murphy became widely known at school for his humor and ability to imitate celebrities, teachers, and animated characters with remarkable precision. While some educators viewed him as unfocused academically, his peers recognized his natural stage presence. He often performed informally, turning ordinary moments into comedy routines. Despite limited academic success, he expressed strong confidence in his future, even declaring his intention to become more famous than established entertainment icons. This blend of bold ambition and natural comedic instinct marked the beginning of a serious commitment to performance, even before he fully entered the professional entertainment world. First stage experiences in NYC clubs. Eddie's early career began in small comedy clubs across New York City, where he performed for minimal pay and uncertain audiences. These venues were often challenging, filled with tough crowds and unpredictable reactions. Yet these experiences were essential in shaping his comedic discipline. He experimented with different voices, characters, and observational humor, refining his timing and delivery through constant trial and error. Each performance taught him how to control audience energy and adapt quickly. Despite financial struggles and long travel across the city, he remained committed, believing that persistence and visibility on stage would eventually lead to larger opportunities. Breakthrough into Saturday Night Live. A major turning point came when Eddie Murphy joined the cast of Saturday Night Live, a platform that would transform his career. Initially a young and relatively unknown performer, he quickly distinguished himself through unforgettable characters and sharp comedic timing. His performances brought new energy to the show, revitalizing its popularity during a crucial period. Characters such as his exaggerated impersonations and original comedic creations became widely recognized, making him a standout figure. This breakthrough established him as a national talent and opened the door to Hollywood, marking the beginning of his transition from television performer to major film star. Rise to film stardom and cultural impact. Following his success on television, Eddie Murphy transitioned into film, where he achieved extraordinary commercial and cultural success. His roles in major comedies made him one of the highest-grossing actors of his time, reshaping the landscape of Hollywood comedy. Films featuring his dynamic personality and energetic performances became global hits, earning both critical attention and massive audience appeal. He became a symbol of comedic innovation, breaking barriers for Black actors in mainstream cinema. At the peak of his fame, Murphy was not just a performer but a cultural force, influencing generations of comedians and redefining what a leading comedic actor could be. Personal struggles and public scrutiny. Despite his professional success, Eddie Murphy's personal life faced periods of intense public attention and scrutiny. Relationships, media narratives, and occasional controversies often placed him under the spotlight beyond his film career. Like many public figures, he experienced the difficulty of balancing fame with privacy. These challenges contributed to a more reserved public presence over time. While much speculation surrounds his emotional state, Murphy himself has often maintained a focus on family and career stability. His journey reflects the complexity of living under constant visibility, where personal challenges are frequently amplified by public perception and media interpretation. Later, career, family, and reflections at 64. In his later years, Eddie Murphy has continued working selectively in film and entertainment while prioritizing family life. As a father, he has often expressed pride in his children and their individual paths. At 64, his legacy includes decades of cultural influence, financial success, and artistic achievement. While reflections on his life sometimes emphasize struggle, they also highlight endurance and adaptability. Rather than a story defined solely by hardship, his journey represents balance between personal challenges and enduring success. Today, he remains an iconic figure whose career continues to evolve, shaped by both his past experiences and present stability. Outro. The man beyond the legend. Eddie Murphy's life cannot be reduced to either fame or hardship alone. It is a layered story of talent emerging from adversity, shaped by early loss, creative survival, and relentless ambition. While public narratives often focus on either triumph or struggle, the reality lies in the intersection of both. His journey from Brooklyn childhood to Hollywood legend illustrates how humor can become both shield and bridge across difficult experiences. At its core, his story reflects the human capacity to transform pain into expression and expression into legacy. Beyond the spotlight, he remains a figure defined by complexity, endurance, and lasting cultural impact.